Hello everyone, my name is Miku Yoshiga. Today, I want to introduce my Japanese art pilgrimage. Before showing my pilgrimage, I want to know the purpose of this pilgrimage for me. My life goal is to become an elementary school teacher who can teach in a way that is fun for the students and that is attuned to the feeling of each student. In elementary school, there are many subjects like English, Japanese, art and craft, etc. When I thought about teaching those subjects, I felt that I would not be able to create interesting lessons because I didn't have enough knowledge or interest in art, so I chose this pilgrimage to learn how Japanese art has developed and how it has been involved in daily life. There are 3 museums I visited. First, I went to the Osaka Museum of Housing and Living, then to the Nakanoshima Art Museum, and finally to the Kamigata Ukiyo Museum. At first, I visited the Osaka Museum of Housing and Living. This museum vividly recreated life in the past, especially from the Edo period to Showa period. The reason why I choose the Osaka Museum of Housing and Living is that nowadays, the mainstream way to experience art is to go to the museums or to buy art at auctions, which seems a bit distant to people who are not interested in art professionally. In fact, I also become interested in art through this pilgrimage and I wanted to actually experience and purchase art. But there were only a few places that sold art in stores, and most of them were online purchase sites. Therefore, I chose this place to learn how people once had access to art. I soon found the painting in the recreated house. This is a holding screen. Holding screens are of Japanese origin and were originally used to protect against the wind. But over the time, they came to be used as decorative objects. This holding screen is divided into sections, but most of holding screens have 4 or 6 panels, and the story unfolds from right to left. Like this, art was used for decoration of furniture, so in my opinion, at once people can access art more familiar in daily life than nowadays. Also, this is a painting shop. In the Edo period, photographic technology was not yet sufficient, and paintings were used to record people. Especially in Osaka, actors were famous, and it was recorded that many actor paintings were sold in the city. Throughout this museum, I thought that the development of technology led to the gradual loss of painting in the sense of portraits, and that the westernization of Japanese life have made in the unique furniture unsuitable for the daily life of Japanese people, reducing the opportunity to encounter painting in daily life. I visited Nakanoshima Museum. Since it was forbidden to take videos at Nakanoshima Art Museum, so I only was able to take photos. So I showed the only photos solely. The Nakanoshima Art Museum holds various themed exhibitions each period, and I went to this modern art collection. The collection featured paintings from Osaka, Tokyo, and Paris, each with its own themes, and visitors were able to enjoy the differences and similarities among them. Although each was created in a different location, Japan was westernized at this time, and most of the works were painted in oil. This was painted by Westerners like this. These are created by Japanese people. It doesn't feel like it was written by a Japanese person, doesn't it? People have an image of Japanese art like this painting. It has a soft impression with many curves and the color are subdued and gentle. Compared to this, oil paintings are characterized by thick lines and particular glossy rough surface. By the way, while there are many oil paintings, only one painting of this type was on display. and the artist was unknown. It was clear that Japan's unique painting culture is gradually declining. So finally, I visited Kamigata Ukiyo Museum to learn about the wonderful ancient Japanese art. The museum has many ukiyo prints that were once believed to have been painted in Osaka. Theatrical culture flourished in Osaka, especially from the Edo period, and yakushae, which is portraits of actors, one of the type of ukiyo-e, was very popular in Osaka. This culture was transmitted from Osaka to Edo, and the culture of ukiyo-e was sometimes spread through yakushae like this printing. Left side is painted in Osaka, and the right side is Tokyo. By the way, do you know that there are two types of ukiyo-e? One is nikuhitsuga, and the other is hanga. Nikuhitsuga are done directly on paper with a brush, as you might imagine when you hear the word art. Nikuhitsugas could not be mass-produced and had to be made to order by a single artist, which was time-consuming, labor-intensive, so it was very expensive. In contrast, hanga are inexpensive because once a carver has carved a design, he can create the same work over and over again as long as the wood is not damaged or broken. And most yakushae prints were made using this method. This museum offers ukiyo printmaking experience like hanga, which I also tried. Since this was my first time of experience, so I chose the beginner course of creating ukiyo print, which started with a wood block with a design pre-printed on it. Before showing real experience, I introduced ukiyo print equipment. First, this is wood blocks. Second, this is glue. Glue is used to adhere kofen to the paper. This one is hakobi. Hakobi is a brush made of bamboos. Also, this is used for paintings. This one is kofen. Kofen is made from sea cells and is characterized by its easy drying properties and beautiful colors. This is hake. Hake is used to spread glue and ink equally. Finally, this one is balen. Balen is used to rub the paper on the wood blocks. Now that we've introduced all the tools, let's look at the actual process. First, painted color to wood block. The color is applied to large area, but great care must be taken to ensure that it does not extend beyond a small area. Now, all area has been painted. Next, mix the glue and ink on top of this with tapping gently. After this, fix the washi on the wood block along the mark so that it does not shift, and rub it gently at first with a balen cloth. After rubbing about 5 times, rub it this time in a twisting motion with your full weight on it. Then, I checked and it was colored well. Success! Then, repeat with a different color. It is completed. It was a little difficult, but the sense of accomplishment upon completion was unforgettable. I have learned and grew a lot through this pilgrimage. First of all, I became interested in art appreciation. I was interested to know that we can learn not only what a person wants to convey from his or her art, but also the history of historical background of place. Moreover, my interest in Japanese culture has increased. Ukiyo-e cannot be completed by a single person, but is always completed by carver, a painter, and printer. And I was attracted to this process because I thought it was very Japanese style. Japanese people value teamwork or partnership. Also, I did ukiyo experience with an Australian tourist. She talked to me about the advantage of Japanese culture, which made me want to learn more about Japanese culture and want to tell foreigners Japanese cultures. Moreover, I had never thought about it before, but I now wanted to be an art teacher. Even if I don't become an art teacher, I would like to convey the beauty of Japanese culture through art when I teach art at an elementary school. And especially the ukiyo experience at the end of pilgrimage was a precious experience for me. I would like everyone to experience it. So if you are interested in that experience, please search your Kamigata Ukiyo Museum Ukiyo Experience or see this link. Thank you for watching.